Welcome to Pure Farming 2018, Getting Started, Part 2 with me, MrSealyp. Part 2 of my Getting Started, well, it's not a series because it's going to continue on, but let's just say Part 2. I left it on the transfer crops from the silo. I put the crops into the silo in the barn there, the granary. Now I've got to take them out, but as you can tell, it is night time. Now, as far as I'm aware, if I run across here very, very quickly, when you get to the farmyard, there's a blue disc outside the house, and I think you can skip the night. That might make life a little bit easier. Then we can see what we're doing. So, would you like to skip the night? Skipping night will fast forward the time to 0600. Game progress will not be saved, accept. And there we go. It's morning. Brilliant. Now, as I said in the last episode, this series of kind of challenges or tutorials, introductions, is just to get you going on a few of the basic tips and things you need to be able to do. Let's jump in the tractor. Now, if you want to get onto the more advanced stuff, then there's the challenges, and also if you want to go on free play, put it on free play and you can just do whatever you want, just give it a go. As you can see, the upgrade symbol came up down the bottom of the page, so you can upgrade this silo. I don't know if that changes the granary and the silo, whether they're different things, whether you get a larger bit of each. I honestly don't know. I haven't got enough money to do. Well, I have, but I might need it. So let's see where I need to get to. So, square at the bottom says wheat. If I click on that, there we go. I have another email. So, selling grain crops. I've just familiarised myself with the full cycle of transporting, storing and transferring my crops. I now need to go to the final stage and sell my crop. This is what it's all about. So I need to go to the purchase centre nearby, one that currently has a particularly high demand for wheat. So I'm heading towards... I don't know, oh, it's miles away, okay. Some of this might be a little bit of a jump cut, we'll see. But as we're moving away from the main farmyard, you start to get a kind of idea of the size of this at the moment. And I'm assuming as you progress further and further through, the map opens up. If I press L3, it will take me to the map, and I have also got on the tablet now the icon down there that says map, which if I click on that, it opens it up. If I zoom out, as you can see, you've got these darker patches here, which I assume will unlock as you progress through the game. It's quite a fair size actually. So at the moment I am... Where am I? Oh, there. The red arrow there. I'm heading all the way over to here, so a fair old way to go. Now, as I accelerate, you can see the speed, bottom right hand corner goes up, and it does say on the left hand side on the little menu, it says turn on cruise control. So when I get to a speed that I'm happy with, if I press square, and then I can take my finger off the button, and cruise control is activated, so that is now driving itself for all intents and purposes. I still have to steer obviously, but I don't have to worry about the speed. Welcome to Montana. Nice wide open spaces, plenty of room for machinery. I have to say, it's intriguing, and I don't like to slam other games in any way, shape or form, but I bought a copy of Real Farm because I thought I'd give that a go a little while back, and I really did not like it at all. I don't know, it just wasn't for me. So all the hype around this coming out, because I've been a farming simulator person for probably a couple of years now, and that's my game of choice. That's the game I play. I was really worried that this would come out and it wouldn't be what everyone said it was going to be, but I have to say, I am really, really impressed. I'm really, really liking it. Loads of detail, the textures are great, the models are brilliant. You know, is it as gritty as Farming Simulator? Maybe not. Maybe there is an arcadey kind of feel to it when you look around, but then when you look at the grass and the flowers and the details on the cones and everything, I don't know. It's very, very, very good. I have to say, I am pleasantly surprised, and I'm enjoying it. So, me wittering on. So this is the sell point. R1, triangle for sale. Top right hand corner, the money's going up. Just realised what I've done. Sell 13,669 pounds of crops at the purchase centre. All I did was unload what I had. What I needed to do was harvest the rest of the field. That was a schoolboy error. I've only done half of what I needed to do. So what I need to do is get back to the field, harvest the rest of that crop. I don't know why I didn't think of doing it in the first place. It's my fault for not reading it properly. So I'll head over, get the rest of the harvest done, get back. When you see me in the next bit, I'll be back there again, unloading the last bit, and I can move forwards. I hope. Okay, second load. I got there in the end. Fantastic. Right, let's try that there. Now, a couple of things I have noticed. I need to check my emails. Let's get the sidebar in again. Drive to the store. Okay, right, that'll be the next thing to do. But let me just check my emails. Stores. Tidy profit. Generate income, expand your business. It's probably the right moment to make your first serious purchases. When you're ready, head to the local market where you can buy agricultural machinery. Fantastic. And then business application. Install a new shop application on your tablet. We'll give you access to the banking tool mentioned earlier, help you manage your bank loans. Thanks to additional tools in this application, you will be able to buy and sell agricultural produce. Check the current stock market prices or order fuel for your machinery. Remember that using this service will be 20 to 50% more expensive than doing the work yourself. 50% more expensive? That's outrageous. Anyway, as I was saying, a couple of things I've noticed. One is the fuel is dropping, I say rapidly. Again, possibly more realistically, I don't know for definite. Top left hand corner though is the time. It's interesting because it says ×1. And I said before, if I go into, is it L1 and R1, you've got time plus and minus. If I go now, I'll keep my fingers on L1 and R1. I go up, it says ×2, ×3, ×4, etc. If I come down, ×1 is as fast as it goes. But I haven't been playing it for that long. The time is not on time. I say ×1. It's not on real time. Because that's saying 3:16, 3:17, 3:18, 3:19. That's not normal time. That's not ×1. I'm confused by that. So time seems to be going incredibly quickly, which to me comes across as a little bit arcadey. I know on other simulators you can speed up the time. You absolutely can. I generally play mine on normal sort of real time. I know a lot of people do their Let's Plays and videos on various different simulators on different speeds. I just think, again, it's a tiny niggly thing, but it just feels a little bit arcadey doing that. My vehicles are getting, well, the tractor and trailer are getting incredibly dirty. So, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to the store. We'll put cruise control on. We'll head over. It's a bit of a journey, I think. I also do a bit more in cab. Let's get rid of that again. But I wanted to get a kind of real good look at the scenery. Is that going round? So I'm talking about the satellite dish on the hillside. Is that actually rotating? Or is it just because I'm moving around it? Now the fuel is going down, so what I'm going to do is just pull in and get some. Just to be on the safe side, you know how it is, you don't want to run out. As soon as I'm passing a gas station. X to refill, $76. That was incredibly fast, but we are full. And again, like I said, I do like the motions of the tractor. I've got weight on the back of that back axle, and when I pull away now, you watch the back dip. I like that. It's good. Good dynamics. I'm going the right way. Where's the store? Over there. I'll follow the main road. I could probably cut across country a little bit. No shortage of sheds and barn space, and these are all things that I guess you'll purchase as you gradually move yourself along. Greenhouses, orchards, and various different things dotted around. Part of the map I can't access yet. It's all very exciting. So I shall continue my journey on, and I'll see you when I get to the store, which shouldn't be too far away now. So as I approach the store, I'm just checking the map. If I just press L3, I'm at the top right hand corner of the map that I've unlocked at the moment. Zoom out a little bit, you can see a little bit better. So I'm right here at the store. Zoom back in again, and there's obviously now something I need to do, so let's pull in. Pull the trailer in there, and let's jump out and see what I need to do here. What I need to do is receive another email. Gregoire, Akbil, Zetor, Karcher, Metaltech. It's all going on. Sipma, JCB, Great Plains. What we've got over the back, I think I can see a DAF logo just over there. Bit of everything. So, email. Let's check. Purchasing of machinery. I've just reached the place where you can buy agricultural machinery and equipment. Approach the sales executive and press triangle to enter the store browser. Set the buy option by pressing X to confirm your purchase. I need to make my first investment. Buy the Sipma WA 600 Delphin water cistern under trailers, and the Akpil something or other XL SAD sprayer. Oh, I was hoping for a happy one. Never mind, I'll find it under the other category. Oh, the other category. So, he looks a very stern sales executive assistant. Buy machine. So, what did it say? It was under trailers. Let's scroll down. What we're looking for. That was it, wasn't it? The Sipma WA 600 Delphin water. 7,190. Good grief. Okay, let's buy that. And the other one was under. Oh, it was other, wasn't it? That's right. Other. Ah, now hang on. I was saying about baling and stuff like that. Bale wrappers, tedders. There we go, baler. So we can do baling, right? Okay, that's good to know. God, there's all sorts in here. The Akpil Schwast, is it? XL Sad. Oh dear. This thing's pinging like a lunatic. What have I got? Shopping app. Now when you can make purchases remotely from any location, order your new machinery to be delivered to any shed you own. Remember that online shopping incurs a 20% price increase. However, you'll save quite a lot of time doing so, and there will surely be more than one occasion when this option comes in handy. You don't have to thank me. Okay then. Applicability of machinery. Your new devices are able to do more work. This will certainly come in handy during the campaign. The more equipment you own, the more tasks you can complete. They are particularly useful for taking on additional tasks offered by fellow farmers. Contracts for other people. Sounds like a plan. And then side tasks, which I assume are those particular contracts. Let's move on to a very important matter. I've done a quick sweep of the surrounding farms and must say that your grandfather wasn't the only one coping with crisis-related problems. Most of the neighbouring farmers need help. What's more, they're willing to pay extra for any completed tasks. They're hard-pressed to save their livelihoods, and that's understandable given the shortage of manpower. So they're going to have a look around, see what's available. And there we go. I've bought some new machinery. Let's go and have a look. So this is the Akpil Schwast XL Sad. Very nice, tidy looking bits of machinery. I like where the light shines off them. Nice textures. Interesting fan on the back of that. And then we've got the Sipma water container WA600 Delphin. Okay. What am I doing with it though? That's the question. Is there a job I can do? I don't know. That'll be the next thing to do then. Oh, hang on. There seems to be something on the horizon. A job, perhaps. Oh, look, my money's dropped, hasn't it? Massively. Okay, I'll unhook the metal tech and then we'll hook up one of these, I suppose, and see what's available. Detach. What am I attaching? Let's attach the water container first, shall we? I don't know if I need it yet, but let's just give it a go. R1. PTO. Don't want to hit a tree, do I? Let's have a look at this PTO, shall we? Chunky bit of kit. Everything's hooked up. All looking good. Now, while I drive over to this marker to see what exactly is going on, I have recorded this episode in a couple of chunks. And in between I have been going through all my feedback and comments and stuff from the last episode. What I found interesting are some of the comments. Now, I have said it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. It's not going to be for everyone. I also said it's hard not to make comparisons to FS17, and that will continue. Everybody that's commenting is saying it's not for them, like for FS17, or they're enjoying it, or they're going to give it a go. Or I've had some peculiar ones. One comment left saying it's not realistic at all. When you say not realistic, I'm baffled. I mean, yeah, okay. Maybe you don't think the graphics are good enough or whatever it might be, but you're using tractors, equipment, you're doing farming, the ground and landscape looks pretty good. I admit it's hard to do a comparison when you're playing one and thinking about the other one. When you go back onto the other one, you think, oh yeah, obviously it's this, that and the other. I find because there are a few issues with this now, and the more you play it and you start thinking about different aspects of it, you go to do something and think, oh no, that's not in this game. FS17 seems grittier, does have a more realistic feel, but you've got a lot of modders doing a lot of great stuff, a lot of mod maps, a lot of mods. that give it that gritty realism. That isn't on this yet, especially not for console players. It's not on here yet. There's a very limited array of farming equipment and farming vehicles on here at the moment. But this is in its infancy. This is the very, very start. People are saying it's been rushed to be put out. There's nothing missing. It's not, it's not blocky. It's not unsightly. I don't know. I then had a comment left saying it'll be much better when they get real farm vehicles in it. Once they start getting actual licenses. Well, Zetor is a tractor manufacturer. Gomselmash, Agromash, Landini, McCormick, they're all real companies. They're not made up. They're daft. They're real. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was a weird kind of comment to make. Anyway, moving on. It just confused me greatly. I'm not by any means saying, I don't know. Some people prefer me doing Farming Simulator 17. I get that. That's what I'm kind of... People that follow me know me for. I wanted to come over and give this a go. This may end up having a whole different kind of fan base. A different load of people watching these videos because that's what I like. I'm not going to stop doing Farming Simulator 17 videos. And I will go on to Farming Simulator 19 when that comes out. Because that's what I do. If I find no one's watching these and they don't care and I'm just getting tirades of abuse, then I'll stop. Of course I will. I'll continue to play the game myself, but I just won't do any videos on it. But it's just interesting to see people's reactions to it. Anyway, so another task awaits me. I've received some XP and it says proceed to the indicated location. That would be this one. Oh, there we go.
I got a job for you.
So, hello friend, I need your help in my orchard. If you're willing to lend me a hand, I promise to pay you well. Unfortunately, the employee from a different state who was supposed to help at the farm is not answering the telephone or responding to emails. I assume he gave up his loss. So what have I got to do? Time to complete the task, 24 hours, $10,000, fill the tank trailer, fill the orchard's tank, connect the sprayer, fill the sprayer with fertilizer, go to the edge of the orchard, spray the orchard. I might as well accept the task. I'm here. So fill the tank trailer. Yeah, that was a bit of luck, wasn't it? Let's be honest. I could have put the other one on. So indicated place is down here. So I'm at 9 o'clock at night already. I've barely done anything. Right, let me get the lights on so we can see what we're doing. Right. Now, like I said, I'm not going to go through everything. This is just the first go at having kind of a contractor side mission job to do. So I'll give this a go. I'm hoping it won't be too much further forward before you stop getting as many of the tutorial side of things. But bottom line of it is, that was the other comment. I've just remembered what the other comment was. There was a comment left saying that they don't get the concept of a simulator, that it's too prescribed, they're telling you what to do. The whole point of a simulator is to do what you want to do. They just haven't got the idea. There are different game modes on this game. This one, My First Farm, means literally that. If you've never really played a farming game before, this is your first farm. You're having a go. You're learning everything. And that's supposed to be the point of it, I think. It is supposed to be, if you've never really played a game like this before, this is the first farm you've ever kind of had a look at or been on. It gives you such a step-by-step guide, you can't go wrong. If you want that free farming experience, then you go on free farming. It gives you options. There are all different modes. The challenges are to get you used to the different equipment and how to use it. I think, if anything, they've done the right thing. Transfer. So I'm now filling up. Fill the orchard tanks. Yeah, so it's a weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. But like I say, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I always say at the end of my videos, if you want to comment, feel free, absolutely comment. Sometimes the comments can be a bit odd. I don't know whether it's just me or not. I don't know. Now, something I have noticed when I finish this is that sapphire. It does say about picking up sapphires. Let me just stop. Is that a sapphire? Something glowing. There we go. Sapphire collected. I suppose that's like gold nugget type thing. I don't know. I've got a new email. I'll check those in a minute. I want to get this mission done. So, yeah. So hopefully we'll kind of get to a point where this will even give you a bit more kind of free reign. I think that's the point. Is it guides you through to a certain point, and then you kind of go off on your own and have a bit of a go, and every now and again it swings you back around to the storyline, but it gives you a bit more freedom. There's another one there. I haven't got time to stop from now. It gives you a bit more freedom to have a go. I'm thinking next video on this is not necessarily going to be following this gameplay. I might have a go at a challenge or two. What I might do is actually jump over and have a look at free farming, and see the options available there. Once I finish this contract though, what I am going to do is, because I got the well, I pre-ordered it. I don't think it was did I get a deluxe? I can't remember what I got now, deluxe edition or pre-order or whatever I got, but you get some vehicles, which means that in the store you can get them for nothing. Transfer contents. Now I've got to connect the sprayer. Right, okay, back to the store. Yeah, you get certain vehicles. So some vehicles that are in the store already you can get for nothing because you've kind of downloaded them. Technically you own them already, but you have to be at a certain level. I assume that's XP to be able to do that. So detached trailer. And let's go over to the store and get that on. Yeah, so there's all sorts going on. I have to say, I mean, when you think of everything that you can do on this game, we're barely scratching the surface. This is early days, just having a look. You know, it's quite straightforward. If you've played a farming game before, you know, the controls are intuitive on this. They're not so far away from previous incarnations of simulators that it becomes impossible to play. So it's fun to play. It's, you know, and it might be this is your first outing into a farming simulator, and it's not a bad one to be starting off on at all. I think it's getting a lot of bad press. It's getting clobbered, I think, because of that constant comparison. And at the end of the day, you can't. I suppose you can't. You are going to. Okay, I'm not going to go on about comparisons anymore. I'm going to stop. People are going to get fed up hearing it. So I need to go to a field point, which I assume is this one, and fertilizer, $800. So I'm going to make a 10,000. It's costing me 800 of my own dollars. Go to the edge of the orchard. Am I even going the right way? Oh yeah. Oh, whoops! I want to cut across the grass. Apologies. Edge of the orchard, and then I assume I'm going to spray, am I? Spray the orchard. Right. How do I turn this on? Sprinkle. That'll be it. R1 and sprinkle. Let's get sprinkling. My bar at the top, again, when you're doing a contract job, whatever it is in yellow. We'll gradually go across. Now I'm assuming this is spraying 2 sets of trees at a time. So when I turn, I won't need to turn down the next row. It'll be the next row, because otherwise I'm going to do the same trees twice, I assume. Now I'm assuming I've got a ton of emails now to look at, which will be explaining all of this. But to be fair, it's quite self-explanatory. If you follow the instructions in the top left, and it gives you the markers and location icons and that kind of stuff, it's actually not too bad to follow. Stop sprinkling. I need to miss that one, go to the next one. Start sprinkling. Oh, it looks like the water that I put in is now going out as well, out of the water sprinklers. So I'm watering and fertilising at the same time. How very fancy. Now the bar's going across quite fast. Not bad at all. So that fan then, the actual fertiliser's coming out and the fan's just spreading it all over the place. Just blows it wherever it needs to go. Let's turn that on. And away we go. We're not far off done. It's our first side mission for somebody else. And I should be paid handsomely. Rewarded for my endeavours. I hope so. Interesting sprayer. I've never really come across anything like that before. And there we are. Another task awaits me. Stop sprinkling. Okay, I've got 37,000, so I got paid my 10. Now let's proceed to the indicated location. Attach the plough, go to the edge of the field. Wow, okay, so I've got more to do. I'm hoping that's on my farm. Now the problem isn't, I've realised I'm going to be kind of leaving my equipment all over the place. I've now got 3 trailed items. The water container, this fertiliser spreader and the trailer dotted around all over the place. So if I take one with me, doesn't really matter which one, and I'll head to the indicated location, I assume. Let's just check the old email situation. Does that say 9? Yep, it certainly does. Okay, right. Side task information. You found the farmer. I'm not the first side task. Approach him and find out how you can help him. We've done that. Changing vehicles dynamically. A new function has been activated. From now on, you can dynamically change your vehicles. Quickly move to a vehicle of your choice. How does it work? R3, L1, R1, and then choose a vehicle, and you can... Oh, okay, fair enough. So if I come out very quickly then, if I do R3... Oh, right, okay. Then L1, R1... Oh, right, okay. And then I can just jump to that vehicle. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Cool, like that. Right, let's come back out of there. Back into my emails. What's next? Pumping water. That was actually quite straightforward. Just pull up and fill in the orchard tank. We did that. Miner's treasure. Oh, that was the sapphire. All over Montana you can find treasures left behind by miners decades ago. Though people have already forgotten about them, they are really valuable. We're talking gemstones, sapphires hidden in small lumps of rock. Collect all the sapphires to exchange them for $200,000. Okay, that's worth doing. And then spraying the orchards. Right, cool. So, hang on, 3. Have I got more? Oh, okay. Liquid fertiliser, spraying the orchard, task report, help with the orchard. You took care of the farmer's task, so you received $10,000 payment and 200 experience points. Right, so that's what I was saying about the vehicle situation. I don't know why I came out of that. If I go into store now and go to tractors, ones that I've got installed as part of the kind of the download, the pre-order, whatever it might be. That one there, the Lintner GeoTrack 134EP. If you look down at the price, it says 0. If I go across, yeah, it says 0. So I can have that, but because it's blurred out at the moment, not blurred out, but it's faded, I can't get it yet because I haven't got enough experience points, I don't think. If I keep going down, this little thing, the Landini Rex 4100F, I can. It says $0. And it says choose a shed number 1. So I've got that tractor now, so I've got an additional tractor. If I look on information on that, that says, due to the way it's built, the Rex F is mainly used in fruit farming, but it will do just fine in a field. 113 horsepower, light tractor. So I've got myself another vehicle, which I didn't have to pay for, which is quite cool. So anyway, where am I heading to now? Back to the indicated, or back to the indicated marker, wherever the field is that needs ploughing. Where's that marker? Right, over there. Which direction am I going? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to head over that way now, towards the marker, and see what my next task is that awaits. The next episode on this may well be a challenge, it may well be having a look at free farming, or I may do a little bit continuing on here and see how far we're going to go. Let's get rid of that side menu. We'll see how we get on. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've found it interesting or found out something new you didn't know before. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.